Welcome back to FJ717 YouTube. We happen to find ourselves in the walk-in. Alright, with no further ado. The biggest walk-in we've ever seen. Hello, guy. Aren't you an interesting soul? Do you have a story you'd like to share with us? Oh my gosh. No triangle? I can't talk to you? Okay, you're just a messenger for that other being we saw. We got chased up the stairs, MK. I bolted it out the window, MK. Okay, this is where we landed. What? Leave. Leave. I won't be scared off that easily, she figures. I must have hit my head, run away. The man in the raincoat, was that woodcutter? This axe is stuck so deep in the ground that I can't get it out with one arm. Great. There's another window. That's a kid's crib. The man in the raincoat, was that woodcutter? I must have hit my head. Run away. Alright. Can we click on that? Oh. Really, we should be calling for backup at this time. Do we have anything to pick a lock with? Oh. Skirt, okay. Go, let's do this. I'm not leaving until I figure out what's going on. Fudge. This is gonna hurt real bad. What the? Okay, that's not a baby. This thing. Oh. Somebody's weighing up stuff. Whoa. Whoa. Dr. Bullard, I followed your instructions to calibrate the Tempest prognosticator. Your concern was correct. The bottles must be placed from heaviest to lightest to produce accurate results. Bullard's research is crucial to the story. I wonder if I can get this thing working. Open the safe. Who is woodcutter? Find the safe combo. Calibrate the device. That's a scale. Roger, Dodger. Flashlight battery. The door is stuck. There are electronics inside and it looks like a battery. H. Bullard, Daily Log, June 11th, 1965. Using the moon as a trigger for the lunar dream apparatus has its problems. The moon must be full or nearly so. The night must be clear and the process must be started at a very specific time to ensure that the moon is visible from inside the chamber. Josie's been following weather reports and using lunar charts to try to predict days for ideal test conditions, but it's an error-prone process. The data we get back from the weather service just isn't precise enough. Today I hit upon the solution. We'll build our own weather device. In fact, we can base it upon an exceedingly accurate design from a century ago, the Tempest prognosticator. I'll have to make some modifications for our purposes, of course. I'm sure that with some tuning we can build a device that responds exactly to our weather needs. Then we'll need to get some leeches. Harris Bullard built a strange device to track the phases of the moon. Must be the device Josie and Bullard built. It's some sort of weather prediction tool. Okay, so you got the Earth, you got the moon. It's a model of the Earth. Is that the moon? You got night and day on the moon. A bottle marked with the letter B. There's a leech inside. Oh, there is. Whatever Bullard was researching, he needed this thing to make it work correctly. Okay. Okay, some more reading. Then you spin it or what? Chapter 4, The Subconscious Mind. The human brain is, at some level, not unlike the pot that produces my coffee every morning. The water I pour into it is infused with the qualities of the roasted bean. The grounds themselves do not pass through the filter, but the liquid that collects in the carafe is no longer simply water. It has been permanently altered. Every part of my body is a sensitive instrument. My skin, eyes, muscles, tongue. If I am a coffee pot, this stream of physiological info is the water, and my conscious mind is the coffee in the carafe. And the sieve, the filter that makes the drink palatable, is the subconscious mind. That was a bit deep for me, and there's no way of proving that.
Marguerite Higgins is my hero. She won a Pulitzer for her reporting in Korea. I went to college because of her. She goes to war zones, marches with the troops. Nothing scares her, and she gets the story. Marguerite Higgins doesn't run from a juicy story just because her life is in danger. Neither will I.
Uh-oh. Yeah, but she's got guys with guns protecting her. November 15th, 1960. Dear Harris, I read in the paper today that you received a special award from the college for groundbreaking research. I am writing to wish you my sincere congratulations. I've said some things that I regret, but today I wish only to extend good wishes to you and to your future endeavors. Do you know the scene in North by Northwest when Cary Grant disrupts an art auction? He makes nonsensical bids until the police are called to haul him away. I saw it last summer at the cinema we used to drive to in Logan. It was lonely to go alone, but that scene made me smile. My life feels like that sometimes. I poke my head up and say something crazy every now and then, just on the off chance that somebody will take me away from all this. I'm no Cary Grant. I'm afraid. I would like to hear from you. Please write me back. Sincerely, Cynthia. Cynthia Peckman. Is she Mrs. Bullard? Huh. Wait, did I pick up the... Wasn't there writing there? That was her writing. Alright, and I saw the hand thing before. Okay, Buddy G's back. Alright, I'm just gonna let you chill there. What's with this door? Okay, wait, somebody just chased me up the stairs and I'm back in here? Huh. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Why am I in the kitchen? Oh gosh. What's gonna kill me in here? Okay, there's a blinky blinky. Somebody was in a rush to pack. Pots and pans haven't been packed very well. The stovetop is clean, it probably works. Well, seeing as we've opened one door, let's open another. No, no, it's pitch black down there. Not worth risking a fall with a broken arm. I'll need to find a light. Okay, good, good. Glad we're not going down there. Whoop! Get me out of there, please. Oh gosh. United States Patent Office, 3rd of January 63. Eyewear with electromagnetic refracting lenses. Harris Bullard, Oakley College, Logan KS. Failed November 7th. Patented. 5963. Serial number. 4 claims. Oh, abstract of the disclosure. A pair of goggles is provided, which includes a metal strip, a battery, and lenses, an assembly which, when placed over the eyes so that it rests against the head, permits the metal strip to touch the skin just above the left ear and, crossing the forehead, to touch the skin above the right ear as well. The function of the metal strip is to detect upon contact electromagnetic impulses from the brain and to transmit them to the lenses. The lenses are created from a glass material. Reference co-pending application serial number filed April that is made to alter its refraction of light based on the electromagnetic impulses received from the metal strip and amplified by the battery. This invention relates to the visualization of electromagnetic activity in the brain, and more particularly the creation of visual patterns based on the neural activity of the subconscious. I can't close that one. Okay. Fridge. Please don't have dead body parts in here. Coffee. A coffee can that's frozen shut. I can hear something rattling around inside. Oh gosh. Frozen coffee can with a rattling object inside. Bobby, here's a list of supplies this week. I know you're angry that I haven't paid in a month, but please wait a little bit longer. I have some money coming and I'll be able to pay you soon. Beans, cigarettes, tonic water, white bread, butter, eggs, copper wire, 3 feet, solder, spool, vinyl tape, gasoline, butane, leeches, as many as you can get alive. Bullard owed him money. Okay.
Okay, have fun.
Thanks, Boo.
I'm out.
Okay, have a good walk.
Hello.
Harris Bullard.
Don't forget to drink water.
Thanks. I am Woodcutter. You will complete your research and then hand it to me, or we can discuss the South Pacific in 1944. Oh gosh, no. Oh gosh, no, make it stop. They're gonna know we're here. Oh gosh. Leeches, really? Frozen leeches? That wouldn't make sense. I can't open any of those. Can't take from that. Harris Bullard, I am Woodcutter. You have 5 days. I am coming. Okay. Okay, let's do this. You're supposed to thaw with the ice on the coffee can lid melted. I probably should have started with cold. What's inside? Looks like a blank sheet of paper. Is there something special about it? Can I look at it with the triangles? Okay. Explore that later, I guess. That all looks normal in there. There's one. January 2nd, 1961. Dear Harris, Happy New Year. I suppose I'm wasting my time by writing you again, but the New Year always makes me think about the past. I was very upset when you did not respond to my last letter. I was told that you refused my calls at the college. I understand that you are still angry, and for that I cannot fault you. But unlike you, I have gotten past our little meltdown. I have grown to see it as the inevitable terminus of our relationship, something that had to happen sooner or later. Like spilt milk, as they say. It's not worth crying over. But I do have a request. I will make it plain, Harris. I need money. Some of my investments went bad last year, and with Kennedy in the White House soon, the others will certainly fail. You may hate me now, but I cannot believe you will consign me to a life of poverty. Somewhere deep down inside you, under that mask you wear in your daily life, I know you must still feel something for me. Please say you'll help me. Just this once. Put down the mask and trust your feelings. Humbly and sincerely, Cynthia. Over Bullard, but wants money for her gambling debts. Where did it say it was for gambling? Gosh, we got 2 more doors. This is a bottle. The letter D is printed on the label. Empty bottle is 1 of 4. If he had this much food, what was Bullard paying Bobby Sawyer to get? A pantry, all kinds of canned stuff, food stuff that doesn't go bad for ages. A sort of canned peaches, corn. I could survive for a long time on this stuff. There's enough here to feed a person for months. Okay. Well, let's find. The handle turns, but the door won't open. Something is blocking it on the other side. It's locked. The lock looks really old. All right, whatever. All right, back to the fireplace. Piano? Okay, guy. Just standing in the corner, because that's not weird. You're no longer over there. Okay. Whoa, hello. Star. The hearth is covered in ash. Is there something written here? A fireplace broom. Oh, take the poker too. That might save our life. Purpose has been used recently in the summer. Hypothermia in the summer. There's a series of faint symbols. It's hard to make out the symbols. I wonder if the mask would make it clearer. With the stuff gone? It stopped blinking on the star. Star, circle, square. Oh gosh, just give me that. The Crystal Cave by Bobby Sawyer, Chapter 8. The passage continued downward, a steep slope like we were going down a hill. The smooth crystal didn't give our feet purchase, and we were trying our best not to slip. It was dark as night, but the light from our helmets reflected strangely from the walls, making them dance blue once or twice. I thought I saw a flicker in the glass, but it was just a trick of the light. It was cold down there. None of us was wearing a jacket. It dawned on us that we had come totally unprepared. A few hours before we had been whooping and shouting, excited by the crazy angles that cut the crystal entrance out of the cave wall, sure that we'd found something that was going to make us rich. Now we walked in silence. Henderson's face wore a hard, determined look. Johnson's was all suspicion. Jimmy just looked scared, his skin pale and his eyes wide. I opened my mouth to say something to him, then shut it. Either we'd find a way out, or we'd die down here. All there was to it. It was then that Johnson screamed. What's that shadow? Is that the tree? Through the window? Okay.
Dad took me to Wichita once before he died. We drove for 4 hours to get there, ate hamburgers, and watched a movie. Then we went home. He never explained, just told me to get in the car. I guess he knew he was going to die.
Huh. The reporter's dad. Okay, let's mess with this. There are some loose floorboards here. I don't know what that said, but I guess the fire poker. If I can get this poker wedged under a board, maybe I can pry it up. There's a hidden space under the floorboards. A lockbox was hidden in this hole. Oh, buddy, she's gone. Magnum. Okay, it was star, square, circle, I think. Circle, square, okay. But that key, it's an old metal key. Bill, I owe you many thanks for forwarding my request to the New York Times. I think we have the opportunity to tell one of the great science stories of the 20th century and make a considerable sum in the process. The Times is a great first step, but when we are finished, I want to have headlines written about me on the front page of every paper in the country. The key to our success is Harris Bullard's brain research. He has discovered something fundamental about the operation of subconscious brainwaves, and I believe that he will soon harness this knowledge to build a device whose object is to make men superhuman. Our first task is to procure this device before Bullard can publicize it, and my plans for accomplishing that are already in motion. Once the device is in my hands, I am confident that I can reproduce and improve upon his work. That Mr. Mitchell is where you come in. An invention of this magnitude must not be consigned to the boneyard of the academic journal. It deserves praise and recognition from the common man. We will make it to the story of the year, and then we will sell the technology to those rich enough to meet our price. For now, we wait for Bullard to finish the device. Then we will make our move. I look forward to your continued cooperation in this mutually beneficial partnership. Best regards, Graham Wellington. Conspiring to steal Bullard's research. Wellington. Left 20, right 50, left 10. the safe was. I forget where the safe was. Music notes. National recognition for local college. Washington, D.C. The National Academy of Sciences announced its annual picks for leaders in science academia on Wednesday. Among the recipients of this prestigious award was our own Oakley College in Logan. The college won recognition for a controversial research paper published by the school's small neuroscience department last year. We are very proud to have our work recognized in this way, said Dr. Graham Wellington, chair of Oakley's Brain Studies program. We are a very small program focused on areas of research that the big schools ignore. We applaud the Academy of Sciences for giving us the chance to prove ourselves. The award-winning paper, authored by Wellington and Dr. Harris Bullard, was written in '62, but only published last year, titled Accessing Subconscious Waves Through Twisted Electroencephalography. The highly technical paper caused some controversy in the neuroscience community and was ridiculed by many experts in the field. The paper was the source of some local tumult as well. This paper was written entirely by Dr. Bullard, said one Oakley student who did not wish to give his name. Wellington just put his name on it and took all the credit. Bullard, who retired from the school last year, could not be reached for comment. July 2nd. Claimed credit for a research paper that Bullard wrote. Pakistani troops hit Kashmir. In what year does that reference? Sheet music is scattered all over the floor. Was Bullard a musician? I didn't know that. Oh, there's one. Work order. Invoice or Cynthia Peckman. Packing labor 20 hours, 3 workers, rate $1.25 an hour, 75. Transportation and storage 5 hours, 3 workers, rate plus gas 22. Materials $18 total, $115. Notes: client wishes to keep large items, piano unpacked for sale at auction. Do not pack contents of guest bedroom, second floor left side, not owned by client. Client is still looking for key to first floor study. Will provide by 9/26. All expensive looking items are to be packed separately for immediate sale. Okay, there's one. H. Bullard Daily Log. Cynthia called me today. She sounded drunk. Sometimes I think she calls just to get a rise out of me. I maintained my calm this time. I declined her invitation to meet and told her in no uncertain terms that if she was looking for money, she had best look elsewhere. And now I am going to go get drunk myself. Graham came by my office this morning. He had a strange-looking envelope. It was addressed to me but had been pushed under his door. It bore no return address, just the single word woodcutter. I had to run to class and haven't had a chance to open it yet, but something about it makes me uncomfortable. I hope it's not another love letter from a student. Graham is a weasel. He's never stepped foot in the lab or run an experiment. But he makes it sound like he's the brains behind the whole program. Without me, he'd be a washed-up theorist with nothing to his name. Wants nothing to do with Cynthia, thinks little of Wellington. Oh, there's a picture of himself. Alright, he's back here. It's got D written on it. What? B is in the number 1 slot. A bottle marked with the letters B. There's a leech inside. From heaviest to lightest, though. D. I need to find the rest of the bottles, fill them with leeches, then find the correct order. Okay, that sounds like fun. Let's, yeah, let's do that. Let's see if that key takes us through one of those doors, I guess. Wait, oh no, that's the dark door. We don't have a light.